Welcome to Lily's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. The reading is Deep Peace of the One Waves to You, Deep Peace of the Flowing Air to You. And that concludes our reading for today. Thank you. And now on to the jewelry making process. Okay, we're going to be making 3 Valentine Day bracelets. I have some here on the rod. We're going to be working with some neon green, some red, some black stringing. So we have some black hearts, some flowers. On this rod here, you see the black and white hearts, iridescence. They are high quality acrylic beads. We have some metallic hematite beads that's faceted and round. There go the acrylic. We have some flower beads, some more heart beads. Here on the magic rod. And on this rod right here, we have a red bowl. We have some rhinestone studded crystal balls, beads. We have some flower red beads. And then we have spacer bead. We have the flower bead. And we have a red bowl. And it repeats on the other side. We have another heart bracelet with 3 of the hearts in the center. Putting back on some of my beads, they fell off. They're on the magic rod from Louisia's channel, Misty Moon. Okay, now on this one we have the iridescent black metallic and the iridescent hearts. We're going to be using the beadalon needle. It's a hook. That comes in handy, and it has the little eye right there that you probably can barely see. But it has a little hook right there at the very end where you put your string at. And a little eye at the bottom where your beads will not fall off. That was a great invention of hers. So here we have some red stretchy cord that we're going to be using. We're going to be using some green when we work with the green beads. And I have my stretch cord right there. That's the same as the green. So it has the same quality as the green. The Stretch Magic is very good, sturdy stringing. We have some black that's the same quality as the Stretch Magic does. So they're the same quality. Very sturdy material. And then we have some green beads and the green heart, and it's going to match with the green thread. So let's get started. I'm going to measure about 7 inches, but I'm going to add at least about a ½ an inch to that because it's the size I like my bracelets to be, to accommodate a 7.5 wrist or even an 8. I'm going to put the string right there on the needle or on the hook. Some people say needle is a hook. So it's like a little spot there at the end. You have to like catch it in that little hook just right. See, like that. Pull it through some. See, and then just stay right there. So you gotta be careful that it doesn't slip out. And we're gonna work from off of the spool. Start with that. So we have silver seed bead. You gotta put the beads on first, then put the cord on last. You have the iridescent round bead. Those are about size 14 millimeter bead. Nice chunky bracelets. Another silver bead. Silver faceted brown rondelles. They're acrylic as well. Another black metallic bead. Another spacer. Another black metallic. Then another spacer bead. And turn it around so I can get to it easy. Just slide them off the rod. We're not even going to mention my nails right there because they will be done. Then the process repeats itself. So I'm just going to continue to put on the beads. We have the 3, and now we got the 2 hearts right there. The 3 hearts will be in the center of the bracelet. That's your main focal. These are part of the Valentine's Day special bracelet drop. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful day. I do want to welcome you to Lay's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. See that black iridescent shine? So we got about a spacer in between each of the black iridescence with 3 of the hearts. And then the process is going to repeat itself on the other side. As I was saying, hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. This is part of the jewelry, the bracelet special for Valentine's Day. All of my bracelets will be available in my Shopify store. Okay, now I want to put the cord on there so we can slide it down onto the cord. It takes some finagling to get it on there because the cord is thick. The elastic cord is thicker than normal cords be. So we got it on there now. Now it's time to slide all the beads down on the cord. See, I have to adjust it a little bit so that things can slide down. Having to pinch the needle some so I can get the beads through. And there we have it. We have success. It's just a matter of sliding the rest down. Just have to take my time sliding them down so they can each go on there. They will fit. Just have to take your time. Have to adjust it just a little bit, but they will go. Now you have to keep in mind that these are bigger beads, and the bigger the beads, the more circumference it's going to take up. So now that we done cleared the rod off and put the stopper back on and put it up for safekeeping, have an empty rod. I'm gonna have to put these on because all of them didn't fit. So I'm putting on the last beads. Once again, you got to try to get it on there. Gotta be careful that I don't damage my needle, damage my hook down there. I'm gonna measure it to see how long it is. Gotta remember, you gotta measure for the circumference and not the diet, and not the length, but the circumference of your wrist. So I had to take one off because I was over. Take another one off. So I'm right there at it, at my 7.5 mark. I just put the strings together. My handy dandy scissors. Those are my craft scissors, called Craft Smart. These are old scissors back in the day, but I also have these, which is craft scissors too. Very good for cutting elastic cording. Also thread. I see one of them has like a little handle. Put your finger in there. Little grip on the top for easy gripping. It just didn't. See, that's how it's gonna come out looking. So we have to adjust the cord. Just checking to see how it's gonna look nice on the wrist, along with my other bracelet that is gonna be in the store as well. Let's use the cloth. I just had to put that spacer bead back on just to make sure I'm at the right length there. Because you need a spacer bead between those two black beads. That should be a good fit. Trying to make sure I line my elastic cording up right and get the right amount of length on there so I can tie it up. I take my crafting scissors and cut it off. And it cuts pretty smooth. Make sure you stretch it some so it won't be so stiff. And let's tie it off. So I'm gonna do one knot there, and then we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do a surgeon's knot. This is some pretty strong cord. I'm pulling it to tighten that knot up. There you see the knot. Then I am going to take it and cut the excess off. Then you pull it through, trying to put it inside of the bigger bead. No, I think I have the knot too big. Uh-oh, I done broke it. I pulled too hard and it snapped. So you do have to be careful. So we're just gonna restring this real quick. Things like that happen. Mistakes happen. You just keep moving. Redo it as long as you got some extra cord to work with. Even professionals make mistakes or have accidents like that. It's a good thing some of it is still on half other cord, so I know the sequence in which it goes in. Now how I'm putting this back on is going to be different from how I did it the first time. I'm just going to put all the round beads on and then the hearts last, but it's still going to look the same. So there's two ways you can do this bracelet and how to put it on the string. Excuse the interruption. I had a slight interruption for a minute. Take two. Now I just have to be careful and mindful not to just pull it too hard this time. And make the knot a little smaller, but tighter. You can also put glue on for extra security if need be. Perfect. No breaking this time. See, nice bracelet with the hearts in the center. Remember to always roll it off, not stretch it on. In time, the cord will loosen anyway. Let's get rid of the scraps and move on to our second bracelet. So now we're going to be working with the red stretchy cord. Put some string on. It can be a little difficult. Now with the rest of the bracelets, I am going to speed up the tapes so we won't be here for too long, but you will see the process just in a fast motion. A fast motion with music. Okay, now we're going to cut that off and tie that inside of the flower bead. Like I said, remember to roll it on the flowers and round iridescent beads with some metallic hematite beads in there. Look nice on the wrist, nice and chunky. There's 3 bracelets. So we got some hearts and bows and one more bracelet. And do the green bracelet. And have a green iridescent heart, puffy heart. Some green clear ball, some green clear glass round beads. Some small clear beads with some faceted and some faceted rondelles. Some neon green stretchy cord that's made like the Stretch brand that we have, Stretch Magic. So as usual, I'm going to speed this up to the end. inside the bead, knotted inside the bead there. Slide it on. See how it looks on the wrist. We're going to get things cleaned up. And I'll be back. We have the finished product of the 4 bracelets. We have the bows, the red bow with iridescent beads, some rhinestone beads, silver accent spacer beads. And the process repeats itself. Then we have the black and white heart iridescence with the metallic hematite beads. And we have the 3 hearts with the black iridescent beads and the silver spacer beads. We have the green hearts with the green clear glass beads and silver spacer beads. Thank you all for joining me with the Valentine special. Hopefully you be blessed and have a blessed day. Also go out and be a blessing to someone else. Bye-bye.